Ladies and gentlemen, let me get this here set up on here tonight. Let me see. Let me make sure my camera clear on here. Alrighty. All right, wanting to pop in for Wednesday night Q&A. Almost cancel on you tonight, but I might have to cancel on you tomorrow. Got a little work to do tomorrow afternoon, so I don't know if I'll be home in time. So we're going to try to answer some questions here. And y'all try to just keep questions in the chat. Just put the hashtag Q in front of your question. What do men think when we hold them accountable, but after a while they cheat again and we take them back? A man pretty much, if a man cheats on you twice, he pretty much loses all respect for you. He really had lost respect for you when he cheated on you. Sometimes a man can turn that around if he really wants to and can fall in love and change his life. But if he cheats on you again, it means he doesn't respect you. And you take him back again, it definitely means he will never respect you from there after 2 times. While newly dating, if asked why my last relationship ended, should I be honest that he was insecure and controlling, or keep it short and say things just didn't work out? You could be honest on that, because it's not a knock against you, and it also lets the man know that you're willing to walk away for things like that. It lets the man know those are a couple of deal breakers without you having to say, well, my deal breakers are this, this, and this. That gets it, out the way. Let me see now. Can you elaborate on familiarity content? Is this what brings the fear of moving on for some men and women when wanting to be in a relationship? I don't know what familiarity content. Maybe you're talking about, familiarity breeds contempt. But I don't know, because that could be something else, and I don't want to misspeak. Now let me see. Somebody said, oh, okay, I see. I believe it's familiarity breeds contempt. CONTEMP, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. It could be content. So now, but what if it means contempt? I don't know. Y'all have to Google it and let me know. I might need to Google that. But what that means to me is, when you get too familiar with somebody, you start to, have your way with them. You can hate on them, disrespect them. You kind of start to, like brother and sisters. They start to get jealous and want to fight and bicker and go back and forth. That's what I think that means. But I don't really understand what you mean by that. Now y'all hold on. Now let me see. Grab Tiffany real quick. Tiffany, God bless you. Now, Tony, how soon is too soon for a man to use words of endearment with a woman he is courting? Well, that's really up to you. If that doesn't bother you, then if he's calling you babe or boo or whatever on the first day, then, that's really up to you. Okay, yeah. This familiarity breeds contempt. So that's CONTEMPT. And basically what it means is extensive knowledge of or close association with someone or something leads to a loss of respect for them or it. So it's kind of like, if you get too close to somebody and you really get to know what they all about, other people may see them one way, you start to see them another way. and you start to get tired of them. You start to, you know, want to fight, want to argue. The compilations, God bless you. When I gave to your ministry, the next day I got hired for a new job and my channel views went up. God bless you. Now, hey, I ain't pay this person to say that. Nah, these compilations. I'm gonna tell you what though. I thank you for sharing that, because I just said the other day when I was talking to my mom, I said, listen, when somebody bless me, I literally, at the end of the night or in the day when I'm thinking, I say, Lord, bless every single person that has sent me a blessing. I say, pour out in their life. I say, Lord, I know you real because what you do in my life. So, Lord, if they sowing into me, bless them. Open whatever door they need open. I literally say that prayer. So I thank you. And that's God for me. That's confirmation from God to me to say, hey, I heard your prayers. Now, everybody might not get blessed now, because if you're doing it from the wrong reason or for the wrong, you know, from the wrong place and how you living, everybody might not get blessed now. But if you in right standing and you align for your blessings, it's universal law that God has set in place. Let me see. While newly dating, if asked, okay, I read that one. I tried to scroll back up so I could get back in order. And so Amber, Mo Better, basically what your question is talking about, how this works in a relationship, is kind of like when a man gets real close to you, he knows what you will and won't do. He know what you about. He know if he can curse you out and you gonna stay. He know if he could cheat on you. He know if he could disrespect you. But it's like when a person don't let you get too familiar, when you keep a person guessing, they can't figure you out, so they don't really know how to take you, how to come at you. Grown boy came back. He texted me some dirty videos, didn't respond. He then called, didn't answer. Should I block him? Yep, you ought to block him, because you don't want to pop up. You meet your new boo and then that pop up. How do men feel about paying alimony? From what I hear, I don't know. I've never had to do that, but men absolutely hate it. From what I hear, men absolutely hate it, but that's because a lot of men hate responsibility. Men feel the same way about child support as they feel about alimony. Men hate being held responsible for their bad decisions. Just like people do the crime and don't want to do the time. It's the same type of, resentment or feelings towards it. Should we ever ask a man how he feels about us at any point? To be honest with you, Akua, you shouldn't have to. You should be able to tell how he feels about you. If you have to ask him how he feels about you, he doesn't really feel about you. So that's what you have to realize with that. A man will always be trying to show you how he feels about you. Every night, my wife, she lay down. She facing that way, I face that way. That's how we sleep. I rubbing her back. I rub her back until she fall asleep. Every day, almost every day, sometimes not every day, but just almost every week, I order her for nothing gift. Just because I always am looking to show her that I love her, I'm thinking about her. And so that's how a man will be doing it. Everybody won't be able to do the same thing, but he will do what he can do to show you how he feels. If you got to ask him, he doesn't feel for you. And it ain't no excuse talking about, oh, some people show they love differently. No, that ain't no excuse. TT, God bless you. Now, is it common for men to lie about their income? If so, aren't they aware the lie will eventually catch up to them and won't work in their favor? If a man lie about his income, he doesn't plan to be with you. He plan the hit and run. He don't plan to stay with you. Kiki, God bless you. Now, let me get these here 499s real quick, and I'm going to get that other one, that yellow one. I watch all of your videos and hop on every live chat. I am learning so much from you and love who you are and what you represent. Stay blessed, Tony. Hey, God bless you now. Gabby, God bless you. On a break with fiance for coming home late every day. If I need more from him, should I give him a chance to fix it once our break is over or move on? Now, see, he was coming home late every day. If this your first break, then you might be able to do something about it. Oh, Gerald Latrice, God bless you now for Starbucks coffee for you and your wife. Thanks for everything. Hey, we just had us old Starbucks a day. Thank you. We got to go back in honor of you tomorrow. Now, Jera is a coach on My Mentor. So y'all can go on My Mentor and book Jera Latrice. She's a coach on mymentor.life. Jera also is an editor, and she's a ghostwriter and an author consultant. So she's been working with my company as an author consultant and ghostwriter. So for those of y'all who took the Birth Your Book program, Jera might end up being your editor. She's real good at what she do. See Love, God bless you now. See Love, bless you. And see Love, I think we got that book out to you now. That was special for you. We don't really do that, but got that because I always see your name in here. Jasmine Wiley, God bless you now. Bless you. What is the difference between a soul tie and a trauma bond? They could be one and the same if the soul tie was created in a toxic relationship. So I got a soul tie with my wife, but it's healthy. A soul tie is really just an emotional bond. But it could be a healthy emotional bond, or it could be a toxic emotional bond. And that's where you will have a trauma bond come in. But a trauma bond doesn't have to be a soul tie. So they're similar because they're emotional, and it could also be physical. But with a soul tie, it more so skews towards when you've been intimate with somebody, when you've slept with somebody. Whereas a trauma bond, that could be between a mother and daughter. So it's a little different, but trauma bond is not a life coaching term. That's more so in therapy and counseling. Faithful Walker, God bless you. Now, you mentioned men love less, and it's better if a man loves his wife more. But how can a woman knows he loves her more if men take 2 to 5 years to fall in love? How can women love less? How should we act? Well, now see, this is how women mind work right here. When y'all try to understand every little thing, and the way women mind work, it'd be like, okay, so all right, now on this cap, Tony, now is this part plastic and that part in the middle, why is that actually there? Okay, that goes right there in the middle to keep stuff from coming out. And then why did they make this twist off instead of just being able to pull off? You see, y'all want to understand every little thing. But this what you got to understand is, as a woman, all you got to do is you go in and you be you. And you will know if a man loves you more, because love is evident. See, love is too great to hide. So you're going to know and you're going to feel it. He won't be able to hide that love. But you don't, and a woman loving less, I'm going to tell you how a woman can love less. You give the man credit for what he does and nothing more. What women do wrong is a man will do one thing and then you fantasizing about him the rest of the night, the rest of the day. You give him the time when he in front of you, when you talking to him, when he with you. And outside of that, you need to be focused on your business, focus on your grind. Elena Gates, God bless you now. I'm going to be 19 years old in 11 days, but thank you. I've never had a man give me this kind of advice. I'm doing so much better mentally. God bless you. Y'all kids growing up too fast. You finna be 19. You ain't even supposed to be on this page, Elena. We talking about grown folks business and you on here all in the Kool-Aid. Remember they used to say that, all in the Kool-Aid. Know what flavor it is and everything. You too young. You too young. But hey, I hope this right here keep you off your back and keep you out of these relationships and focus on your grind. Coach Chris, God bless you now. You spoke about Miss Gaskins not giving you everything at first. Will a man do certain intimate acts with anyone or only with their wife as their wife? It depends on the man. Men totally different than women now. It depends on the man. So men, if a man nasty, okay? And a lot of women, unless they were turned over to a promiscuous life at a young age, a lot of women, they may grow into it with their man. But what you got to realize is men are raised different. Men are a lot of times pushed and encouraged to get nasty early. Whereas daughters are like, hey, stay pure, stay pure. You're a woman. your body is precious. But men are not taught that our bodies are precious. Men taught that, sow your wild oats, spread yourself thin, get out there and do your thing. Men taught something a little different. So you got to understand it's a lot that goes into that. Tony, with the question about familiarity, is there growth in the relationship? Should the women loosen up some? A woman should loosen up as the man loosens up. So, see, as a woman in a relationship, you should read and respond to that man's actions. Don't do more than what the man is doing. Let a man give and let a man lead in love, and then as a woman, you reciprocate. See, what women do wrong is women come to a man who has not done anything and give him everything. So you got women cooking in a thong. You got women sliding down a pole. You got women making breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You got women doing laundry and folding clothes. Women come and trying to prove that they are wife. And men will try to tell you, grown boys will tell you, oh, you need to do this, because if you don't do that, how am I know you're a wife? Man, what you mean, how am I know you're a wife? A wife, they ain't got to cook and clean and slide down no pole. That don't equate to a wife. What equate to a wife is a woman that agreed to say yes to your sorry butt. That's what equate to a wife. But we try to believe that wife means cooking, cleaning, sucking and ducking and sliding down poles and SOD, which is sex on the man. Okay, sex on demand. That's what we think mean wife. That don't mean wife. And so you don't have to audition for no man. And that's what people get wrong, thinking that, oh, well, if I don't cook, how's he gonna know I'm a wife? Then ain't got nothing to do with being a wife. Me and my wife just got done eating from the Thai restaurant. So who cooked it? The Thai restaurant chef. My wife ain't had to cook. Last night we ate something else. So who cooked it? That restaurant chef. My wife ain't had to cook. Now, yeah, she do the laundry, but she ain't got to do no laundry every day. She might do it one day a week. You see what I mean? That's not a prerequisite to being a wife. Adriana, God bless you. Now, can you give your advice on why men only want S from a woman but doesn't see a serious relationship with her? Sis, that's really like asking, why is the sky blue? Why is water wet? Okay, understand that right there. Sing, pray, love, God bless you. Brittany Bowen, God bless you. Cut my ex for good. Have 3 kids together. He had 2 kids prior to me that lived with me for 11 years. Even when his sorry butt ran in and out, our kids are 4, 6, and 7. Other 2 are 23 and 17. What do I do with the stepkid? Well, they grown. The stepkid, they grown. So they could live their life. You could keep in touch with them cordially, happy birthday, Merry Christmas. But they don't need you. They grown. They got their own mama, and if she's passed away, they got their daddy. So you don't have to, you take care of yours. You take care of yours, because if you gonna move on, the next man, he don't want to see that you still keeping in touch and you still playing mama to your ex kids, especially that they grown. Brenda, God bless you now. Bless you, Lord. Bless the air. Last one of them. Lady, God bless you. Okay, now y'all talking about what CF mean yesterday. Child's father got upset with me because he said I made him miss his job interview. Now, you asked this question yesterday, and I guess you got off of here when I answered your question. Came to dad's house, I lived with him, and bust out my bedroom window, text me and called me out my name. I blocked him, and daughter asked about him daily. What to do? What you need to do is go back and watch the video from yesterday. Because you asked that question yesterday and I answered yesterday. And because I'm authentic, my emotion that was in that answer yesterday, I can't do that again today because I'm not an actor. Okay, so I gave everything I had and I went off on that answer. So go back yesterday, you'll see what it's called. It'll be Tuesday Night Live and it'll have the date on there. Watch the video. I answered your question in there yesterday. So y'all be asking questions and then going to sleep and asking questions and getting on the phone and all that. If y'all gonna be here, then be here. Now, when y'all ask y'all a question, y'all need to be listening. Y'all got me on here doing all this work, and I'm talking to myself. Y'all posting questions, then leaving. Come on now. Bree Phillips, God bless you. Now, my husband is losing his hair, and it is messing with his self-confidence. How can I reaffirm him? Well, we all losing our hair. So what you could do is just show them every man that's losing their hair. I think I got this hat on, losing my hair. We all losing our hair. And these celebrities right now, they posting their pictures from, from the lockdown. So just, baby, you look good. What you got to do? Oh, baby, you look good. Every day, baby, you look good. I actually love the way your hair is thinning. It makes you look better. You're growing. You fine like wine. You know what I mean? You got to go and lie to him so that he feel confident. But honestly, at the same time, they got hair treatments. So when mine started thin, I went and got a hair treatment. It's called FOE. And they pull hairs off the side of your head and they pluck them in there. And then they grow on in. So mine and grow back in. Now I keep my hair because I ain't got no haircut. And then at the barbershop, if you got an African American, they got hair spray. So what we do is they hit you with some spritz, and then they got hair spray. It's like hair fibers, and it just, and it's a little mist, and it make you look like you got a whole head of hair. You'll look like this right here. So we got stuff out there for that now. Don't let them just, suffer in silence. Go and get that FOE treatment. And then after that, till it grow all the way back in, get that spray on there. That's all. You better preach God bless you. Now, when a man loves a woman, it's clear. She could mess up and he'd still love her. How can women avoid being the one a man tolerates and become that he loves? Now, I'm going to tell you right here. I don't know who told you that, but men don't tolerate women. Ain't no man tolerate no woman. That men be the first one to leave. And if you think he tolerate, he cheating all on you. He cheating all on you. So, that's why I tell you, if you cheat on a man, you better off leaving. If you cheat on your man, you better off leaving. And women need to do the same thing, but women don't do that. Women let a man cheat on them and they stay. And you keep loving that man. You keep loving that man. You should never revenge cheat, but that's exactly what a man gonna do if he stay. I have never met a man that let a woman mistreat him and he was not getting back. If he stayed, he was getting back at her secretly. And not even letting her know what he doing. He was doing it for his own ego. So yeah, I don't know where you done seen that at now. And if a man told you that, he lying. Believe me when I tell you. Just K, God bless you. Now, he told my mother he wants to marry me one day, but won't answer my calls. What does that mean? That he's a liar. That he's a liar. It don't mean nothing deep. Don't mean nothing special. It just mean that he's a liar. Okay? Now, I want y'all to understand. It don't be deep as y'all trying to make it now. It ain't ocean deep. No, this kiddie pool. This kiddie pool deep. It just means he's a liar. Point blank period. How should I respond, if at all, to their kid's dad who's asking about job hunting / interviews when it's like an interrogation? Who looked at you? Did you say hi? What you wear is very draining. Okay, Miss Angel, you asked your question last night and I answered your question last night. Now y'all need to start asking these questions and then going and watching your soap operas. Okay? So you got to watch last night video. Now y'all see what I got to go through? Y'all see what I got to go through when I be on here? And I be answering the same question over and over. All right. And y'all want to be a life coach? All right. You better know what you're getting into. Dealing with the human nature. I just started talking to this guy, but had to cut him off because he got rude with me after I confronted him about his red flags. Is it possible that we will reconnect? He still watches me on IG. Yeah, it's possible y'all will reconnect, but do you want to reconnect and why do you want to reconnect? If he can disrespect you first time around, what you want to reconnect for versus moving on and meeting a fresh new man, who might be right for you and respect you the first time around. My ex of 22 years have been separated for 2 years. I found out he'd been sleeping with other women and a prostitute and I cannot get over it. I've had counseling for 2 years but cannot shift. It might be time for coaching, okay? And you might have to go on spring and do some coaching with somebody like myself. Because it's really like when you going and you seeking affirmation and you seeking confirmation and you seeking closure, it really comes down to the words that you hear. Because them words are going to be like the key to your lock. So if you doing counseling, but this person ain't gifted, see, some people just came and some people is called. So if this person ain't gifted and it's just a career and not a calling, then they just in there and they just giving you what they books say give you. But when you get on the phone with somebody who is called to speak into somebody's life and to help somebody overcome in them hour-long sessions, that's when you really gonna get some real instruction. So when you trying one thing and it's not working, you need to try something else. Okay, so you need to go to mymentor.life, all right, and get you some coaching, because you did the counseling for 2 years. Sierra, God bless you. Now he always initiated until recent, silent. I text him, he responded hours later asking what's up. Feel silly. Should I respond as he is showing low interest? He trying to let you know, go on about your business, Sierra. He trying to let you down easy, and he hoping that you will get the hint. So don't make yourself, look crazy by chasing a man that don't want you. A man ain't gonna do you like that if he wants you. T. Lachey, God bless you. Now, finally a member of the Blessed Tribe. Tony, thanks for everything that you do. Hey, thank you. God bless you now. Hi, Tony. What are your thoughts on giving men soft ultimatums? It can backfire. It can backfire. So instead of giving an ultimatum, because honestly, I may have said in the past about giving an ultimatum maybe a long time ago. I don't think so, but you really don't have to give a man an ultimatum. So if you come and you say, hey, you either marry me or I'm leaving, that means he don't want to marry you, because a man gonna have a natural progression. So now ultimatum in a sense of like, listen, if you keep coming in late, I'm gone. You keep saying you're gonna be here at 7 and you showing up at 9 and 10, I'm not dealing with that. I'm out of here. Now, that's something to where it's more corrective to let him know, like, look, I'm not boo-boo the fool. But now, so the real ultimatum, what you could be talking about, or if you talking about that example I just used, that's okay. The worst ultimatum a woman can give is about marriage. Don't ever try to force a man to marry you. If he ain't making that move and he ain't trying to marry you, move on about your life. Nashitra, God bless you now. Or Nashitra, God bless you. Thank you, bro, Tony. I'm 53. Why do men ask me why am I still single and they are my age and single too? What are they looking for? Just some conversation. Just some conversation. He already have his assumptions and he already know it's only one of a few things. So it's really just conversation. It's just a bad question that we ask, and you could say the same thing. Well, I have my reason. Why are you single? Just flip it back on him. Then after he answer you, if you like his answer, you say, well, I just have not met a man on my level. It's just a lot of grown boys out here today. And that might give him a little shot the way he's like, okay, let me get my stuff together because this woman on another level. Ashley, I see your question here. I'm a 26-year-old virgin with the state of African American men right now. Do you think I'll find anybody? And now the quarantine thrown in the mix, what to do? Stay abstinent. Remain a virgin. Just remain a virgin. And then what you need to do is focus on you. Where your money at? What's your job looking like? You want to work for somebody else? You got a career, or you want to build your dream? Focus on you. Keep building. Build and build and build. And when you too busy to be looking for love, that's when love gonna find you. All you got to do is you could be walking in the grocery store and love can find you. But see, as you building, guess what? You're gonna build, so your money gonna start to look different. So buying a Toyota Camry equivalent to your earning it'll be the same equivalent when you raise your income. Now buying a Mercedes Benz might be the same percentage of your income. But when you in the Camry, you're gonna attract different men than when you in the Benz. Because when you elevate, when you go from a bachelor's to a master's, you're gonna attract different men. When you go from not at your goal weight to your goal weight, you're gonna attract different men. So you never worry about the men. You got to worry about you. When you fall in love with you and you take care of you to the best of your ability, you're going to attract the man that's for you. You're going to get on the level and you attract what you are, not what you want. Now, when I say attract, I mean who you end up with, who you accept, who you settle down with. That is a reflection of you. I'm not talking about who walks up to you. So understand that right there now. Lonnie Love, he said he was a narcissist, so I left. He said he's glad I caught his red flag. Then acted like we didn't break up. Always said I had too many rules and morals. Go on about your business, sis. He wasting all our time, okay? He told you who he is. Believe him. Keep on going. Chanel, hi Tony, where do I contact you to request video topics? In the comments of a video. So the last video that you watch, put your topic in the comments. You know, I scroll through the comments every time I get an opportunity because I just love blocking people. You know, I just have me a block party. And cause see, I'm not the type to where I could cuss people out. I don't curse. I'm not going to fight nobody. I'm not going to go back and forth with nobody. But one thing I love is just having no old block. I just hit. Okay, all right. I be over here like, okay, I hope that comment felt good to you. Blocked. All right, got your one and last comment. Blocked. So I love going into them comments. You hear me? I get me some good old blocks. So when y'all see my videos with the thumbs down, that's who it be. It be the people I done blocked. They can't comment no more. So they have to make a whole nother page, a whole nother Gmail account to come comment. And I'm gonna see that comment and block. And so when you see the thumb down, it's not that they think it's a bad video, it's that they hurt. They in their feelings because I done hit them with that block button. And people always try to tell the people like me, oh, ignore the haters. Oh, just ignore them. Oh, don't worry about it. No, I'm not finna internalize all of that. Block. Just like that. Hey, you better ask somebody. How long do you give a marriage before you give up? I feel like marriage is forever. Marriage is supposed to be forever. But what you have to understand is that until death does us part does not mean until someone drives you to an early grave. So it's a difference. Now, when you come into my space, God could be sending you here for a reason. So before you give up on your marriage, I typically say you need to have about 4 sessions with a seasoned professional. It could be myself or somebody else. Of course, I'm going to recommend myself. Okay, because I really don't know what nobody else doing on their sessions. But I know when you talk to me, we're going to get clarity. You hear me? It's going to be crystal clear. And you're going to know if it's worth staying and working or if it's time to go. You're going to know. And if you can't afford coaching, then make sure you read my book, Make It Work. It's called Make It Work. It's up on the hill over there. ZZ, God bless you now. Hey, y'all, I'm on here for an hour tonight now. I want to spend some more time with my wife, and I started real late tonight. I started an hour later than I did last night because we got in late tonight, so I had to push it back. So tonight I'm just doing an hour, okay? So get your questions in while I'm here now. ZZ, God bless you. My boyfriend keep asking to get married, but I feel like he's not ready because he's not consistent. Should I wait till he matures or just get married and work through it? No, if he can't be consistent in dating, he ain't gonna be consistent in marriage. A piece of paper don't change nobody. Okay, when you sign that piece of paper, yeah, it's a covenant under God, but he can't see God. He can't shake God's hand. So a lot of men ain't gonna really change for that right away until he's spiritually inclined. But for most men, he just signed a piece of paper. That's not gonna change him. He's still gonna be inconsistent in marriage. So what you need to do is pay attention to the red flags. And you might need to be going on about your business instead of staying with this man, because it's not hard to mature. That's what you got to understand. It's like, look at everything around you. Look at everything around you. Look at this cell phone I'm on. Look at this chat that we on. You hear me? Look at this house I'm sitting in. Where you sitting at? That's all created by the human mind. Look at this old water bottle that I be drinking out of. You hear me? Look at this that hold this lotion. You see what I mean? Look at this here remote that I hit the power and I turn on the flat screen TV. Flat screen TV. You see what I'm saying? Look at them golf clubs behind me that I only use one time. The human mind is so powerful. Look at the spaceships going into space, going to the moon. You see what I mean? It's not hard to mature. If a person don't mature, it's because they don't want to mature. And it's because they don't want you. So what you got to realize is, oh, you don't want me because you're not changing. Let me go on about my business. That's how you got to get. Y'all just sit there and don't get the lesson. Come on now. Come on now. My wife had to tell me one thing, one time. Everything I did wrong, she had to tell me one time. I ain't never have to do it again. Because the human mind can adapt. You know, I bought my son a little dog. This dog is 2.5 pounds. This dog is probably 4 months, 5 months old. This dog learned how to kick her leg and open her crate, unlatch the lock, open it, and get out with her leg. And that's a dog mind. They ain't even human mind. The human mind built the crate. And the dog to learn how to get out of it. You see what I mean? Unlock it and walk right on out. 4 months old. Men who say, isn't it important to know if we're sexually compatible first before marriage? Thoughts? That's a great question. And that's one of the most hogwash questions in the world. Because guess what? If he got one of these, okay, and you got one of these, okay, y'all sex compatible. Y'all compatible. If he got one of these and you got one of these, y'all sex compatible. See, what people be trying to get at, they want to act like it's you on a paddleboard in the ocean. Like he got to have, oh, when I groove like this, oh, you groove like that, and we grooving like this, and oh, yeah, we there. No. What make you compatible is when you fall in love. Because when you fall in love, listen to me. When you fall in love, that right there, it take about 90 seconds. It take about 90 seconds when you fall in love. If you ain't never been there, you better get there. When you fall in love, you compatible. Because they made the work together. So you ain't got to have no class. He ain't got to have no class. You got to fall in love. Because the largest sexual organ is the brain. It's not this. And it's not this. Those ain't the largest sexual organ. The largest sexual organ is the brain. So when a man make love to a woman's mind and vice versa, that's what make that there A1. Okay? And that's what grown boys don't understand. So really that's his way of getting you in the bed. Because he don't plan on marrying you. Because if he feel like you his wife and he plan on marrying you, y'all could be building all that. Y'all could be working on that in marriage. Because you're not marrying for this. You marrying for this. For this. You see what I mean? So that's a grown boy that you got there. VC, God bless you. He asked, what type of guys do you like? Or do you have a type? Can't stand that question. All right, don't answer. So when a man asks you that, what you got to say to him is, I know when I see him. Tim Henson, which I think there's a woman under the name of Tim Henson now, because the way these questions be, Tim. Well, the question you asked me yesterday, Mr. Blocky Gaskins, is modesty still important? See, women like Kim Kardashian are winning. Women like this are still getting married and flocked after. Now, I don't know why women think that. Now, what make you think Kim Kardashian winning? Do you desire to be with Kanye West? Who want to be with Kanye West? Listen to how great he is all day.
You know, they didn't want to believe me when I said that I am a billionaire. And I am a genius. There has never been another mind like mine. I am a genius. You want to hear that all day? Where you see Kim Kardashian winning at? Okay. And with all that, come on now. I got a chapter in my book say they are not winning. Y'all think they win. I don't know what make y'all think that. How to get my 20-year-old to grow and earn legal money. You're going to have to get your 20-year-old a mentor. You're going to have to set it up and get your 20-year-old a mentor. If you ain't been able to reach him in 20 years, your 20-year-old going to need a mentor. Andrea, God bless you. Now, X says, I'm his wife. Met a year after husband passed. We broke up when I got saved. I started saving myself for marriage. He said one more thing. Now he says he's saved and wants to be friends. But we both played games for 7 years. Yep, sis, go on about your business. Go on about your business. He wasting all our time. Go on about your business, sis. It don't take no 7 years. Go on about your business now. Listen to me. Go on about your business. Sharon, God bless you. If a man shoot his shot when you were in a relationship, but now it's broken off, is it wrong to give the men on the back burner an update? No, it ain't wrong. It ain't wrong. It ain't wrong. If he shot his shot and you had to reject it and he's still around and you don't see him with a woman on Facebook, pictures of him on Facebook and all of that, then nope, it's not wrong to say, hey, just checking in. Me and my ex broke up and I just wanted to check in on you, see how you doing. That's what my wife did to me. When I first met her, she was in a situationship getting on her way out. So she really ain't talked to me. But then once she got out of it, we had each other IM. She just IM me one day and was like, hey, broke up with my boyfriend. I said, okay, praise the Lord. Wealth of the wicked stored up for the righteous. I'm finna slide right on over there. I'll be over there. And we sat down and talked 6 hours and I fell in love. Summer Curtis, God bless you. I legit just wanted to say, hey, I just started reading A Woman's Influence and I'm extremely excited. Mahalo for everything you do. God bless you now. I don't, Mahalo, I guess that means something good now. God bless you. Jamie, bless you. Now, baby daddy did 15 years fed time. Got out in 2018. Told him we can't be together till I see he changed. He now has 2 girls pregnant. This hurts bad. How do I move on and let go? Because he could care less. Our son is grown now. Love your word. You're going to have to move on 1 foot at a time. You might have to get some coaching to talk about it, talk through it. And really what you're going to have to do is hear the perspective to understand. Because see, what you think is you think you lost love. You didn't lose love. You dodged the bullet. You were playing Russian roulette and lived. You see what I mean? You were playing Russian roulette and lived. So you got to change your perspective. Your perception of his situation. You let go of a jailbird, a prison bird, okay? Cage bird singing, who now got 2 women pregnant, and you hurt. You have to really ask yourself, where are my standards if I'm hurt by a man who get out and get 2 women pregnant? Like, do you want to be the third? Do you want to be in there? That shouldn't hurt you. That ought to reveal to you that Lord looking out for you, showing you his true colors before you gave him your life and your body. See, you were spared. That's where you just got to change that. Purpose P, God bless you. Now, Tony, you are a blessing. I've watched your videos and live so much already. Know what your response is going to be. Also, my time is no longer wasted. Thank you and blessings to you and the family. Hey, God bless you. Hey, I'm glad. She's saying she already know what my response gonna be on these questions. Hey, that's that when you get right there, that's when you know where you're supposed to be. Child's father keeps asking me, hey, I got 15 more minutes now. Why told me she wants to spend some time tonight. I'm ready to get on off of here. 15 minutes can't go fast enough. Y'all better send your questions in now. I'm gone. 15 minutes. From Bless you now. Boyfriend of 4 days asked to see me naked and compared it to test driving a car before buying it, before marriage. Red flag or not? Thank you, Tony. Yeah, yes, that's 100% a red flag. Okay, that's 100% a red flag. All right. God bless you. Okay. God bless you. I say I need to do some more videos. I need to do some more videos. Y'all have some red flags out here that got sirens on it. It got little men standing up doing the cha-cha-moranga on top of it, on top of the sirens, and y'all, God bless you now. Tim has make a video on why you say they aren't winning. You're gonna have to read the book, Make It Work, Tim. Read the book, Make It Work. I got a whole chapter in there, and it's on an audio book for you too now. Oh, hold on, let me see what this is. Okay, that's something else. X is doing things he did when we first met, but slower. Wasn't in the best way mental / financial 2 years ago, but I have surpassed him. Now I think I shock him. Try again. Broke up because energy got bad after 4 years a day. Nope, don't try again. Keep going. Keep going. Andrea Down and God bless you. Debbie G, bless you now. Keep going with your life. Chanel R, bless you. Hi, Tony. How many chances is too many chances to give an ex? I believe in second chances if the first offense wasn't too great. If it was real bad, like if the first offense was bad, then you don't have to give a second chance, you know. But if you feel like you can forgive and not remind them of the offense, then you can give a second chance, because to each their own. But after you get that second chance, if they mess up again, go on about your life. Don't stick around no longer after that now. Miss Angel, thanks for responding. Didn't mean to miss. Hey, bless you. Hope you can catch it on there now. 499, God bless you. Just so you know, you brought me back to the Lord, relearning and living in the light again. Thank you for speaking your blessings to us. Hey, God bless you now. God bless you. I pray the Lord is pleased now. I'm talking on love and relationships, and people ain't think that could be ministry, that could be bringing people to the Lord. So I'm glad you shared that with me. Hi, Tony. Guy is interested, but is hanging out with his people, family and friends during his quarantine. He doesn't care enough about his life. I think this is too loose. Am I doing too much? Yeah, you doing too much. You worry about the wrong thing. Cause if he don't care about his life, long as he ain't coming around you, if he out there, he hanging out, he ain't caring about his life, just don't let him come around you. Especially if you asthmatic. Cause now if you asthmatic, he come around you like that right there one time, you'll end up meeting the Lord early now. So hey, but yeah, don't you can't care about somebody's life, you know, or be caring about what they need to do if they don't care. Cause you losing sleep and stressing. And they might not be that. Itzel, God bless you now. Hola, Tony. I have a weight loss IG. I've lost 60 pounds. I have my before and after pictures up. Will this affect any future relationship? Yes, it could. It could. You know, it could. And the reason why it could, it's kind of like when a man first sees you, he does not know you. So he does not love you. He doesn't have any feelings for you. So what you think might look okay or be cute, he might not feel the same way. Whereas when you're doing something like that, that could be for your business, for your clients. You know, if you're a health and wellness coach, if you're an accountability partner for people on diets, before the first session, you could send them the before and after. Or you may put that on your website. Now, when you got that on your, Instagram, now that's a first impression. So it's kind of like if you go to a man page and he got a before and after, and it'd be like, used to be a drug dealer and a killer, now I'm a pastor. Now, for women, y'all a little bit more sensitive, and of course, that's not his body, but you know, it's it's a little different. Yeah, y'all can leave the chat open now, cause I'm leaving in an hour. I'm leaving in an hour. At 1 hour, not in an hour. So I got 10 minutes. So to the moderators, y'all can take the night off. I sure appreciate y'all for keeping the chat clear for me. I sure appreciate you. See, love, God bless you now. God bless you, Lord. Point in her life. See, love, I don't even know if you need any more blessings now. The way you be blessing me, Lord, keep doing what you're doing, Lord. Show out in her life. How do you diminish the underlying fear of putting yourself back out on the market? The way you do that, see, love, all the blessings you done sent me, you probably could have had 4 sessions of coaching. The way you're going to do that is going to be through knowledge. But see, for you, you watch the videos and you hear on the Q&A, so you may need one-on-one knowledge that is specific to your life. So in there, you're getting knowledge, you're getting confidence, you're getting affirmation. And that's what's going to help you. Because see, they say knowledge is power. Why is knowledge power? Because it brings confidence. And so when you're afraid to get out on the market, that's because you're not confident that you know what you're looking for and what red flags look like and how to recognize the grown boy behavior early enough so that you don't waste too much of your time and get your heart broke. So you need the knowledge, which will produce the confidence, and that's what will help you remove the fear or get over the fear, overcome the fear. Seen, pray, love, God bless you. Now, I met a man who said he was divorced over a year ago. Found out he has a whole family across town. So glad I kept it classy and waited to observe him. He is blocked. Moved on swiftly with no drama. Hey, God bless you. Now, I told y'all, that's what you got to do. You keep them legs closed and you pay attention for a little while, you're going to see what you need to see. And now you able to walk away, be gone, and you ain't lost nothing. You ain't added another body to your list. You ain't added another soul tie to your spirit. You able to just wash your hands of him and go on about your business. Yvette, God bless you. Now, X said we could be friends after breakup. Watched one of your videos. I decided no. Why would he get upset? He loves me, but not in love with me. Why would he get upset? He says I'm petty. Well, he upset because you have standards, because you got confidence, because you standing up for yourself. He upset because he thought he could do what he want to do with you. He had lost respect for you and thought he could run in and out your life, and now you loving yourself and you standing up for yourself because you done come into some new knowledge. So my people perish because of a lack of knowledge. So now you get knowledge, so you able to stand up for yourself, and he mad that you know better. See, people love, when they want to use you, they love for you to stay in the dark. The Vegan Talk Show, God bless you. Now, hi, Tony, I love what you're doing. I'm growing, but just wanted to know, do you have any information about the credit repair business? Thanks a lot. Now, I don't know if you mean starting a credit repair business or getting your credit fixed. So, email me at support@tonygaskins.com. My daddy just started his credit repair business and enrolling new clients now, because it was I got a client that had a very successful credit repair business. So she now doing training as well. And I got, my dad trained and set up and certified because he a budget coach and financial coach. So, but I don't know if you mean by doing your own business or getting your credit fixed. Lady Trucker, God bless you. Now, just want to be a blessing. You teach us what we need to know no matter our age, and you are very entertaining. God bless you and the Queen. Hey, God bless you now. If you feel entertained by me, that means you got a good spirit. You got a good sense of humor, because I don't be entertaining y'all. So that means your spirit in the right place. My Shell Network, bless you now. Can a friends with benefits situation turn into more if both parties love each other, words and actions match up? Yeah, I guess anything possible according to Adidas, but me personally, I have not seen that. I have not seen that happen. Typically, you'll turn into more and it'll fizzle out. So because if you meant to be, most of the time you're gonna start out with romantic interest, and be building a friendship inside of a romantic interest, not friends, platonic friends, and then friends with benefits, and then in a romantic relationship, it typically, especially for men, it fizzles out. And so, just be prepared. Stay positive, but just know y'all will be an exception to the rule if y'all last. Belle Beauty, God bless you. Now, when I'm ready to date again, should I stay away from my past criminals if I have a big heart? No more second chances on men turning their life around. No more second chances. Keep going about your business now, cause going about your business. Cause see, what you got to realize, a man don't care nothing about your progress. A man don't care about nothing about your self care, nothing about your self love. All humans thinking about is themselves. So if you go dilly dallying with somebody of your past that ain't doing right, that wasn't doing right, they just gonna use you for your time. Just use you for your time. So, just keep going about your business. And if a man wants you, he gonna catch up to you and he gonna show himself worthy. To where when you look at him, he gonna look different. When you smell him, he gonna smell different. He gonna talk different. He gonna walk different. You gonna be like, who is this person? But if he still resemble who he used to be, that's who he is. Broke up with my ex a few weeks ago for poor communication. Ghosted for 2 days. He hasn't called but left a gift on my doorstep. I didn't reach out to thank him. Am I doing this right? Well, it depends on what you did before breaking up with him. The question is, did you have a proper conversation with him about communication and the proper way to communicate and the communication that you need, and then exemplify the type of communication you want to receive, and buy him a copy of Make It Work and read the chapter on communication together and then discuss it. So now, if you just ain't like the way he communicated and you just up and left, then yes, you're doing it the wrong way. And understand this, when you play mind games, everybody lose. So when it comes to communication, a lot of men just don't know how to communicate. So you gotta, be very mindful. Now, if you had a good conversation with him and you talked to him and you checked him and you let him know and he still didn't want to grow, he still didn't want to change, then yes, you're right to kind of get some distance so he realized you're not going to be there. But the thing is, if he just leaving a gift on your doorstep and he not communicating or giving you the communication that you need, then he just doing enough to get you back just to say, I'm not going to change. But if you crazy enough to come back, then come on back and I'm going to keep giving you what I've been giving you and waste some more of your time. Sierra Jackson, God bless you. Now, I'm 21. Ex that I was with for a couple years said he needed a break, so we broke up. A couple months later, we went to the movies and he said he still really loved, then blocked me a week later. That Sierra, that's why I try to tell you, y'all too young to be dating. Okay? Y'all too young to be dating. That boy can't even barely walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. So when a man doing all that, y'all too young. Y'all too young. You need to be focused on your schoolwork and you need to be focused on your money, finding you a job. But you worrying about these little boys, you wasting your time and you wasting your good life. So now when you get of age and it's time to meet your husband, you're gonna be too tired and drained. Hey y'all, I got to go now. So now don't y'all put no more blessings in there now, cause I ain't got nothing about a minute now. So listen, you're gonna be giving a donation, but I can't answer all these questions now. I got to go. Good evening, Tony. You mentioned you was blessed in March. I too was blessed. My daughter, who has special needs, started walking. She is 6 years old. God is good. God bless you. Thank you for that praise report. Kimberly, good evening, Tony. Bless you now. And the blessed tribe, you've been a blessing to me, so I'm sending a blessing to you. Thank you and be well. Hey, bless you now. You writing me to bless me. Belle Beauty. Okay, Belle, you need a coaching session now. You writing in with a second question. You need a coaching session. I'm not talking about giving second chance to a past relationship. I mean men that have a bad past but making a fresh start. Do they really change? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, they change. You must ain't heard about my past. You need to read my book on Real Love. Read this here book, Real Love. All right, it's on Amazon.com. Read that. Raven, God bless you now. Been dating boyfriend for 7 years. Okay. Okay, 4 years too many, Raven. He says he wants to get married, but is still working on things. He hasn't given me a timeline. Should I wait for 8 years or leave? It's time to leave. You should have left 4 years ago. Clarity and peace. God bless you. Also, Tony, a lot of men are hurt and insecure. How can women protect themselves? Keep your legs closed. Keep your legs closed. Keep your legs closed. That's the door to your soul. Aaliyah, all right, y'all. I got to go. This is my last question now. Anything after this, you just sending me a blessing. You just sending me a blessing. This is the last question. Aaliyah, ever since I cut communication off with baby daddy, he doesn't try to daughter or call anymore to see our daughter. Used to call and see. Haven't been intimate in over 3 years. Aaliyah, that lets you know where his heart at. That it's not about his daughter. It was just about keeping his hooks in you. It was just about the soul tie with you. That you was with a grown boy and he's still a grown boy. So you got to be like good riddance and be okay. And now you got to be 100% to your daughter. Don't expect him to be 50% and you just being 50%. You be 100%. All right, my phone got 20% battery left, so it's time for me to go anyway. Hey, thank y'all so much. God bless you. I really appreciate you. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna be tied up helping a family member with something, so I don't know if I'll be able to do a live tomorrow night. So I'll let y'all know, probably by 8:30 or 9 on the community page if I'll be going live. Thank you to the moderators for helping me out tonight. I don't know who all was on here. I see Caramel Kiss and I saw Cher on there earlier. I think I saw Glenn Rocks makeup on there. I don't know if Tish or okay Mama Tish on there. I don't know if Two Bella was on there. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you. God bless you. And we'll talk soon.